Hey, it's Clay Trader, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol RWLK. We'll take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to do this time frame. I think that does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis a few days ago, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. But first thing first, going to do a whole lot of house cleaning and delete these lines out. Sure, they still pertain, but they're not really relevant. And from a presentation standpoint, I don't want to have lines everywhere that can risk causing clutter and confusion. So just want to keep this as clean as possible. But the one I am going to leave is right up here at 205. And this update comes from a foundational rule in charting, which states when levels of resistance are broken and closed above, you want to see them act as support. So maybe you remember the last video I did and me talking about 205 as resistance, but now that the price is above it, this would be, one of the newest areas of support going forward. Ideally speaking, meaning, hey Clay, what would make this chart look the most powerful? If the price can stay up here above $2 and what is that? 34 cents, that would be a huge sign of power. Now, don't get me wrong, though, if the price does fall below it, by no means am I saying the entire chart's ruined or anything like that. But yeah, if the price can manage to stay above it, that would certainly be a huge sign of power on the bull's part. Taking a step back, maybe you're thinking, look, Clay, I care about the big picture. I just want to know, how do I measure the health of the move right here? And that being defined as the move. Easiest way to measure that all revolves around the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. Keyword there being moving. So as time goes by, this line is going to keep on moving upwards and looking like that. And the cut and dry way to, like I said, gauge the overall health of the current move. As long as the price is above that purple line going forward, the bulls are in full control, full health, no questions asked. Now, what about areas of resistance? Pretty straightforward here, especially if you're watching level 2s today. I'm not going to count the number of times, but you can see right up there, time after time after time today, the price just kept bumping its head up at $2.45. So going into next week, $2.45, going to be that first area of resistance. But in my opinion, breaking levels of resistance, not a huge priority at this point in time. Top priority is just going through a healthy consolidation and building those higher bases, because as long as there's higher bases being built, the long-term chart will take care of itself. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.